Hey everybody, it's Mike aka That Reseller Guy. It's another Monday morning. We got a great weekend of sales from eBay and Amazon. One item sold within minutes of me listing it. So let's get going and find out what it was. So as usual, on Mondays I have a what sold from the weekend video. It was a pretty good weekend of sales. 14 items on eBay, 2 on Amazon, over $900 total dollars in those items. So that means we had some really good higher dollar sales. Really happy about that. Not happy that it was a slower item weekend. I'm not sure why it's so slow. Recently, this past week, I haven't been listing nearly as much as I have in the past. So that is probably why. And also this time of year, when you start creeping past spring break into summer, it's kind of a little bit of a sales slowdown. People start thinking about what they're going to do for summer break as the country starts opening up back up a little bit here. So still really happy. $900 in sales, that's nothing to complain about ever. So first off, we're going to go over Amazon. 2 items on Amazon. I think it's about $50 in total sales. First up, we have this thermos with a smart lid. Yes, lids are smart now. Says it right there, so it can't be wrong. This has something that it works with your Fitbit. Somehow your Fitbit monitors how much water you're drinking. I guess that's what this is. Picked it up for just a couple dollars at a thrift store, and it shows right here on my screen. I sold this for $24.99 plus shipping. This other Amazon item, I find a lot of these. These are called table topics, and it's just like a little game that you keep on the table. You're having dinner or something, brings out different things for your group to talk about, so you're not just staring at your cell phones the whole time. I found quite a few of these in the past, and there's a bunch of different themes. This one's pink because it's called Girls Night Out. Now, I had sold this one on Friday. The buyer messaged me right away, please cancel order. Canceled it. So it sold on Saturday. So it sold really quickly. And generally these sell for around $20. Somewhere between $20 and $25 shipped is what they sell for. So I pick them up when I can find them for like $1 to $3, whether it be at a thrift store, garage sale, anywhere like that. And that's right in the range of what I got for this one, $18.99 plus shipping. So yeah, put those 2 items together. We got a little bit over $50 plus shipping on Amazon. Not a very exciting weekend from Amazon, but it is still 2 items sold. And for the fact that I have very little inventory on Amazon right now, I will take it. Before we get into the eBay stuff, you know what you need to do? If you're new, you're watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button down below, help support the channel a little bit, and give the video a thumbs up. That definitely helps me out somehow in the YouTube analytics. I don't know how it all works, but they say it helps. Your comments down below really help as well. So if there's something in here you like, you just want to leave me a comment, I'd really appreciate that too. Now, we got a bunch of stuff over here, and there are some very unique items that I sold on eBay. A lot of it is sports related, but it was thrift store finds mostly for all of this oddball stuff. There are some sports cards over here. Of course, I'm going to go over those. But first off, we're going to go over the worst sale of the weekend. Now, the reason why it's the worst sale is because I've had this shirt for a long time. I found 2 of these brand new. It's these Anaheim Mighty Duck shirts called a loyalty shirt. And it's probably something you got from the stadium, whether you were a season ticket holder or something like that. I found 2 of these at a thrift store years ago. 2-3 years probably. And I think I sold one either earlier this year or late last year through offer for like $10 or $12. Finally had a watcher on this one that I was able to send an offer to. I just wanted it gone. So I sent an offer, I think it was either $8 or $9. I just wanted to get into single digits plus shipping to try to get them to sell it, and they bought it as soon as I sent them the offer. So happy to finally get this out of the store and not have to worry about it anymore. Oops, upside down. So yeah, it was either $8 or $9 plus shipping, but it's gone. That's all that matters now. Next up, we have a couple dinosaurs. These are Jurassic Park toys, and you'll always know them because they have a JP logo on their legs. They both have it. This is one where it has like a piece of missing flesh. I think a piece comes off his tail, but I think there's supposed to be a cover for this that was missing. And then this guy, his legs are very loose, so he doesn't stand up on his own very well. So I just described all this in the listing. Still ended up getting really good money for him. I got $24.99 plus shipping. I probably could have even got more, probably just $25 for this one if he was complete. And this one probably sells for in that $15 range if he's a little bit better condition. So still, really good sale, $25 plus shipping. Look out for JP Dinosaurs. I'm going to sneak in a couple card sales here before I get into some of this unique stuff. First up is through auction. I sold this Larry Bird card. If you can see, you'll see it in the pop-up better. It is autographed right here. And it's this hologram type card. Oop, there, you can see it there. This was made by like a company called Lime Rock. They made special little sets, and I guess they inserted some Larry Bird autographs. This was one of the items that I recently got from my guy that helps bring me some inventory over. Didn't know what to list it for. There wasn't a whole lot of them out of there. It's a low-end product, so I knew it wasn't going to go for a whole lot. Decided to just run it at auction. Got a decent amount of bidders and watchers on it, and it'll go for 36 bucks plus shipping. This next one went through offer. Now, I saw that in my able to send offers tab that there were these 3 Gary Templeton autographed cards. So I sent out a 10% offer on all of them, and the guy bought them all. So really happy about that. So 3 cards, all autographed by the same guy, and it's an oddball total. It's like $16.17 plus shipping, $1 for shipping because I am going to use the eBay standard envelope. I'll just put these into one little bit thicker rigid holder, mail it in the little greeting card envelope that I have, or RSVP envelope. I have a link down below if you want to check out the kind that I use, and it'll mail out for 51 cents. Here's another item that sold through 10% off. I had a ton of these Diamondbacks snakeskin caps. You've been seeing me selling these for the last year or so, and I think I'm down to like 6 or 7 now of the black version. It's been the one that sold the best. I also have purple versions. Had them at $24.99 plus shipping. 10% off went for, I think it's $22.49, and that has free shipping. Found this one the other day when I was thrifting with my wife and daughter. Maybe I should let my daughter sell this one so she could have made some money. But this one I found. She didn't find it. It's a Crayola Crayons colored drawing set. Obviously, it says all that right here. But what's really cool, it is a vintage set. And I'll open it up here, see if I can do this without having the crayons spill out. You'll see in the pop-up too. There are these fluorescent colors. It was missing one, and then all the other colors in here. And most of them are unused. There's only a handful of them that are used. And it does have the sharpener. Really cool set. There were a fair amount of them out on eBay, but the sell-through rate was decent, so I went ahead and picked it up. I think I paid $5 for it and got $22.49 plus shipping. This one was a sports item, but it was thrift found. So this is a mini helmet for the Oakland A's, and there was an autograph on the front. I knew who it was as soon as I saw it. It was marked $2.49 at a thrift store. I'm pretty sure it was a Goodwill. And this is Ben Grieve. He played with the Oakland A's in the 90s and maybe into the 2000s. I don't remember. He then went on to play for a couple other teams, but most known for his early years with the A's. When I looked on eBay, there weren't a whole lot of Ben Grieve autographs, and I don't think there were any mini helmets signed. Now, I thought this was going to be a pretty cheap item, somewhere 10 to 15 bucks, maybe 20 tops. But I listed a little bit higher than I thought, put it at 30 bucks plus shipping, and it sold. Next item, we're going back to some more sports cards. This is a big stack of UFC relic cards. So there's pieces of like the fighting mat. There's pieces of different clothing. 100 pieces here. Bought this from my guy again. He brought me over a bunch of these. I paid him $100 for the stack, not really knowing exactly what it was going to do. I did keep a few extras that are a little bit better. I think maybe 6 or 8 different cards that I'm going to sell individually. Just ran this lot as an auction. I knew I'd get at least that $100 back, but obviously I had high hopes that it would go for more, and it did. I was really happy with what it sold for, and it's actually going GSP, so I'm going to ship this to Kentucky. They'll send it overseas to wherever it's going in the world, and I ended up getting $224.70 plus shipping through auction. So yeah, this auction ended up running really well. This next one I found really cool. Again, it's another thrift store item, and I knew it was sort of going to be like a long tail sale, just meaning that was going to take a while to sell. And I think I had it for, it's probably been a year. It's somewhere in that range. Could have been 6 months, could be a year and a half. I lose track of time. And this is a vintage clock with Dave Bing when he played at Syracuse. Now, I have no idea what year these were made, although it does say 11-90 on the back. So I'm guessing maybe this came out in 1990. Dave Bing was well done playing for Syracuse. He played basketball in like the 70s and maybe into the 80s. Very popular player during his time. He was a really good player, just not a big name superstar. And not surprisingly, this is actually being shipped to Syracuse, New York. So it is going to take a long journey from Arizona to Syracuse. And I think that's just plexiglass. I don't think it's real glass on there. So I'm not too worried about it breaking. But I do have to pad it up really good. And I'm actually out of bubble wrap. So I need to go purchase some today. Had it in my store pretty high. I think I had it for $79.99 plus shipping and ran it on sale. It wasn't selling. Somebody sent me an offer for $42 plus shipping, and I accepted. And again, I paid like $5 for it, so that's a pretty good flip, even though it did take a little while. And in case you're wondering, that's not a real autograph on it. It was just part of the printing on there. Here's another one that my wife said, why would anybody buy this? Why would they pay you good money for it? I don't know why, other than it's kind of cool. So this is a Napa shocks and struts display. So this would be in like the tire shop or the repair shop, and it would show you, if you were over here, this is how your crappy shocks run. They're all bumpy, but when they fix them for you, oh, look how nice and smooth they are. Yeah. This would have like a big display back. The other couple that I saw on eBay both had that. This one did not. So I priced it a little bit lower than those. Had it at 80 bucks plus shipping. That seems to be the magic number that I like to use. And I got an offer of 50 bucks plus shipping, and I took it. Best part of that sale was I proved my wife wrong in that I was right and that somebody did want that and want to give me good money for it. Next sale, more cards. This is another big stack of cards. So I'm moving out some big bulk lots today. This is 1995 Finest Baseball, and this is a near complete set. It's like 315 cards out of 330, so it's got most of them, just not the big name guys like Ken Griffey Jr. and Derek Jeter and those types. So they're going to need to fill in all the stars on this. But this is a pretty valuable set if they get it completed. I did send out an offer on this. I had it at $60. I sent an offer for $46 plus shipping, and they accepted. Quick note, I'm closing in on 1,500 subscribers, so if you're new and you still haven't hit that subscribe button down below, please do it now. I'm getting close. Now, I know 1,500 is not a huge number to some people. Another reseller YouTube channel just hit his 100,000 subscriber mark, so congrats to him. I watch his channel too, and hey, someday I'd like to be there, but we're starting at 1,500, so let's get to 1,500 first. I can worry about 100,000 later, but you will definitely know when I hit 1,500 because it's a big deal to me. All right, next. Here's an item that, again, another weird thrift item that I found. So this is obviously a Philadelphia Flyers little plastic display. It's vintage-like, I don't know. It's got the old logo, old looking skate, but there's really nothing to this. There's no clock. There's no markings on it. I have no idea what this was or what it was from. Asked a friend, he didn't really know either. Maybe it was just an item that was in a bar. I don't know. Paid $5.49 for it. Probably used a coupon. I say that all the time. And didn't really know what to price it at. I threw it out there for 40 bucks and it sold, I think, within an hour. So obviously I could have priced it too low, but I'm happy with $40. But, you always think maybe I could have got more. 50, 60, 80. I don't know. But 40 bucks plus shipping. Last card lot. This is some basketball cards from 1981-82. This year is getting very popular. It's the second year for Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, although there's none of those in here. I thought this box was going to fit them all, but obviously it isn't. I got to get a bigger box. This is another item that I ran at auction. There was over 200 cards in this lot, and again, this is another thing that got a lot of attention during the auction. Lots of bids, and it ended up going for $72 plus shipping. Here we go. Last item. This is another thrift store find. Just listed it last week, and another item that got a lot of attention right away. Never found one of this model glove before. This is a first baseman's glove, but it is the A2800. Really good glove. Wilson glove. And I listed it for $80. They were selling anywhere between $50 to the highest was like $125. This one was stored very flat, so it's going to need to be broken in a little bit. So I priced this in the middle range. So like I said, 50 to 120. I priced mine at 80. Right away, I got an email from a guy asking if I would take 60 shipped. Now, just sent a message back. I listed it 2 hours ago. Not looking to reduce price at this time. Thanks for your offer. I think it will sell at the price that it's listed at. So he missed out because the glove sold about 2 hours after that, full price. 80 bucks plus shipping. I bought this for $4 last week. So there you have it. Lots of cool stuff. Now this is very unique items. The clock, the sign, this thing. Don't be afraid to buy oddball items that you think other people won't want, especially if your spouse thinks that it won't sell and you do. That's your perfect chance to prove them wrong, right? So that's one good thing about all this. So that's it. I know you already hit subscribe. I know you already hit thumbs up. I don't need to say it again. So thank you all for watching. Leave your comments down below, though. All right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.